Thank you for tuning in to Mr. Cliff's Toy Shop. On today's episode, we take a look at the 3016 scale Naruto Uzumaki. Today, I'll be reviewing this figure in the following categories: accessories, articulation, design. Is it essential to your collection? Functionality and price. Once those scores are totaled, I'll give you my opinion if this figure is a pass or a purchase. So for accessories, we receive a decent spread. We have 5 pair of hands, 2 hands on the figure which are fisted. The hand does have some imprints and lines on them. We get 2 kunai, which is done very well. I like the color that they chose. It does have some speckling in it. And then you have that sort of tethered and weird bands around it. Now, I believe you have 4 shuriken. My son got to Naruto when I wasn't home, so who knows if I'm going to find the rest of them. We receive the Rasengan. This really looks great. This is the first time that I'm really seeing it up close. You have some, it looks almost like particles inside of it, which gives this really a great effect. And then on the outside, you have that wind effect going around it. So that aqua blue hair fading off into a clear white. This is done really well, better than I thought that it was. You receive Naruto's money pouch. Then you have 2 additional alternate heads. Let's go ahead and start with that smiling face from Naruto. And one thing that I gotta say, I really like the head sculpts. It is painted very well. It almost has a, how to explain this? You know how Hasbro does that photo real technology? This just has like a painted animation style, and it really looks good. I love this one here. Not sure which of the expressions that I like the most. Now, as far as accessories that I would have wanted with this, they should have given us ramen in a bowl, and I would have loved to have that sexy jutsu Naruto head. I wouldn't even mind getting that in action figure form, sort of a con exclusive. So for overall accessories, I'll be giving Naruto a 9 out of 10. So for articulation, sometimes soft goods is a hit or miss, but I'm expecting Naruto to move pretty well. So for the head, Naruto is able to look up that much, which I think is a good amount. It's able to look all the way down, rotate, go side to side, and it has some shift back and forth. The arm is able to kick up way further than I was expecting to. Kind of difficult to do a full 360, being that this isn't soft goods. You have a point of rotation, I believe. Nope, no rotation. But you have movement at the elbow, which appears to be double jointed, bending in a good amount. The wrists are on a peg, so you can get it to go in any direction that you want it to. Now with the torso, this may be the part that's limited. We'll find out together. So there is an A and B portion, so just using the A, and you can hear it, Naruto flexes forward that much. Doesn't flex back at all. Very tight, but you do get rotation, and he stays in place. The same to the other side, and you have some good pivot. So using the combination of the 2, let's go ahead and put that arm down to the side. Naruto is able to bend forward all the way. Wow, that's better than some of my all plastic figures, most of my all plastic figures. He's able to bend back in an outstanding amount, and I feel like I could get him another click, but I'm gonna stop here. You have rotation at the waist, which is great, and great overall movement. Really happy with the upper torso so far. So now with the legs, this could be the part that's restricted. Naruto leg, look at that, is able to go up that much, and I feel like I could get it to go up a little bit more. Kicking it to the back, is able to go back that much. You do have upper rotation, and it moves very well, not like the McFarlane joints. Coming down, you do have another point of rotation at the boot. So coming to the foot, Naruto is able to kick down that much. Up more than expected. You have some good tilt on the outside, or decent anyway, as well as on the inside. The knees themselves are double jointed. Naruto can kick himself in his back. And I think the one part that I forgot is maybe a butterfly joint, which appears to be here. The arm comes in that much and it stays in place, and it goes back that much. The legs are also able to kick all the way out to the side. Naruto can do a full 360. So for articulation, this piece moves exceptionally. There's no additional range that I want for Naruto. So for overall articulation, I'm going to give Naruto a 10 out of 10. So for design, let's go ahead and zoom in for a moment. Let's bring Naruto closer, starting with his hair. Man, did they ever capture that. Doesn't appear to be much shading within the hair, but it looks good as it is. Looking at his, I can't remember what this is called, ninja bandana and his hidden leaf symbol. Really like how the silver looks. It's very reflective, especially when the light hits it. Just really looks good. And the headband just has some wrinkles sculpted in it. Seems like I'm at a loss for words with Naruto. And looking at Naruto, he has that mean grin, which you don't see often with Naruto. So I'm very happy that we do have some additional expressive head sculpts, as this is an expressive character. But just coming down to his clothes, this is iconic for Naruto and Goku. You know, Naruto has to have some of design aspects from Goku, but the collar is done well. Just take a look at the zipper. The only thing here, it doesn't zip up and down, but it really looks like a real zipper. And just looking at his clothes, they are just done so well. To the pocket that's sewn on in the back, the white bandage around his leg, which is still fabric, and not sure what that's there. Don't really remember that piece, but even like the skin tone on Naruto as well. But I gotta go ahead and swap this head sculpt out. And ta-da! Just take a look at this. For anyone who's familiar with the Naruto series, you know this expression. It is just done so well. Man, they really knocked this out of the park. I can't forget to glaze, I don't want to glaze over rather, the stitch work. I think it is just very clean. Especially like that back pocket. Not sure what he has underneath. It's just straight skin tone underneath. So for design, Threezero really hit this out of the park. They truly captured the likeness, the image, the expressions of Naruto. So I'm going to give Naruto a 10 out of 10. So now is Naruto essential to your collection? There is so much history to Naruto that I don't know where to start. Just to give you an idea of how much information there is, the Naruto anime had 500 episodes. So me trying to condense that into a few seconds, I'm going to miss some things. I'm going to completely glaze over other things, but I'm going to give it a shot. So Naruto was the main protagonist of the Naruto series, which is a journey through ninjahood in his preteen years. So Naruto grows up orphaned. So on Naruto's birth, 3 traumatic things occurred. First, his mom was killed. Secondly, his father was killed. Third, he became a Jinchuriki, inhabiting the spirit of the nine-tailed fox. Naruto's journey will fast forward some and show his progression to ninjahood and his journey to one day become the future Hokage. So as far as toy options, you do have a few options, starting with SH Figuarts, which made a few Naruto figures several years ago. Fast forward to today, SH Figuarts are reintroducing Naruto, so if you missed out on those figures, you will have an opportunity to get some newly engineered ones. In addition, McFarlane has also did Naruto figures, and Threezero is currently doing Naruto figures in 1/6 scale. So as far as being essential to your collection, I'm going to give Naruto a 10 out of 10. So for functionality, Naruto clearly passes the stand test. So for functionality, let's go ahead and swap out this head sculpt. Let's just zoom in a little bit. So I'm glad I kept, or rather I'm glad that this came with instructions. Put Naruto down for a moment just to show them. So I really appreciate when companies include instructions, especially when they're pretty detailed. So I actually needed to look at the instruction to see how to remove the head. At first, I thought maybe the entire piece came off. It did not. I thought the hair was removable. It is not. Simply, you just grab the chin and you just pull down and it slides off very easily. And we're going to go ahead and take our third interchangeable head scope. Is that the one? No, I feel like we use this one. Yeah, let's go ahead and take that one off. Not sure which one we actually had at the very beginning, but we're going to go ahead and go with this one. So with that done, we're going to go ahead and swap the hands. So the pegs are attached to the arm themselves, not my preferred method. We're going to go ahead and put a gripping hand on that side. Oh, the face fell off. We're going to remove this one, and we're going to put the Rasengan holding hand on this side. All right, let's go ahead and put the face back on. Okay, so with the kunai, and I don't know what I called this earlier, but I don't think I had it correct. We're gonna go ahead and pop that in, and that's one kunai. Okay, so where were we before my family so rudely interrupted? So you can see Naruto holds this nicely and secure. So I went ahead and swapped out this hand, and let's go ahead and try the effect piece. Okay, so looking at the hand, there is a hole, which I'm very happy to see, as the Rasengan has a, do you want to call that port that's sticking out? So we're simply going to plug this in, and I wish more companies, Storm Collectibles, would do things like this. Like some companies would just give you this ball, this hand, and expect for the figure to hold it properly. This way, I'm hoping that it's tight, it's secure, and he can hold it even upside down, and he absolutely can. Very happy with this. If I haven't mentioned already, I'm actually shooting this part of the video at separate days. The clothing just fits Naruto so well that it doesn't get in the way. And when I mean that it doesn't get in the way, look how far he can raise that arm. So really happy about that. Now, let's talk about something that this Naruto figure should have, and that is toe articulation. This part here really should move for a ninja-based character. Not sure why they just did not implement that. And where I nearly deducted a point was the face. At times, certain faces seem to fall off a bit easily, but then it appears once you get it in that right section snugged properly that it is pretty tight. So with the shuriken, you can take this particular hand, slide it in between the fingers, and Naruto holds that very tight. And with the same hand that has the hold in it, you do have a left and right. You can use that hand to hold Naruto's money bag. Didn't want to say purse. Okay, so where I will be deducting points, or a point, is that when it comes to Naruto accessories, not counting the Rasengan, he doesn't have a place to store them. And a ninja should have a place to keep his shuriken or his kunai. And being that he has elements such as, these pockets really functional? Hold on a moment. They are functional, and just like that, I'm willing to give the point back. So for overall functionality, I'm going to give Naruto a 10 out of 10. So for pricing, Naruto comes in at $155. That's before taxes, that's before shipping. Adding the two, you're looking at a price point of roughly $170. So now is Naruto worth the price of admission? Well, in terms of accessories, let's see what he comes with. You receive 3 interchangeable face sculpts, and each one of those face sculpts truly captures Naruto likeness and all of his emotions. I am super thrilled with the interchangeable face sculpts we receive. We have Shuriken, we have Kunai, which is essential to the characters of the Hidden Leaf. And then we have his signature Rasengan, and it is done so well. Now, we also get a funny item such as his money purse, which brings me back to a specific episode. So I felt that Threezero really did the homework with Naruto to make sure that we have some essential items. Now, a face that I would like to have is that Jinchuriki transformation, as Naruto is sort of morphing into half human, half nine-tailed fox. However, I feel confident that if this line does continue to go on, we may see something like that in the future. So for pricing, 1/6 scale, under $200, I'm going to give Naruto a 10 out of 10. That should give Naruto an overall cliff score of. So now is Naruto a pass or a purchase? This character is as essential as it gets. And to get Naruto in 1/6 scale form, and I feel like we may not get another company to do this unless you find someone who does an unlicensed item. This is a great figure in both design, functionality, articulation, accessories, the price point. So Naruto is a must purchase. So the characters that I would like to show Naruto stand against, I can't get them at this time. That's the Threezero, Edward, and Alphonse Full Metal Alchemist figures. So we're gonna have to go with something else. Okay, here's Naruto next to the Hot Toys. Is this Endgame? Iron Patriot. Yeah, I don't want to let this figure go as they're standing on something uneven, and I would hate for this figure to fall over. All right, here he is next to the Hot Toys in-game Iron Man. And again, I'm holding it. Well, there he is. Iron Man is actually standing pretty flat. There's Naruto. So I want to thank you for tuning in to Mr. Clips Toy Shop. I hope to see you during the next episode.